Hi, Mountview Church. It is stewardship season. We are beginning the stewardship season for 2024, thinking about our operating budget for next year. Jesus said, where we put our treasure, there our heart lies. And I love this image of our heartstrings attached to things that matter to us. Where we put our time and our talents really matters in creating a world that we care about, a world full of justice and compassion and connection.
And that's why our theme this year is Life Together. We think we need to be together more than ever as our world gets more confusing, more complicated, that we can have a place that's safe to come and explore and question, to be known by each other and to explore our faith together. We also think giving to a church is different than giving to a lot of other nonprofits. One, because it's here for us in times, those most significant times in our lives, from birth to death, and everything in between. And we want to be that for our congregation, and we're asking you to be a part of that by your support this year.
Mm-hmm. Giving is also a spiritual discipline, and that's a different way that we talk about giving and sharing resources. All that we have is gift. And we are called to share that, to live in the world with open hands and looseness in a way that we live giving.
Yeah. In 2024 specifically, we've got a few things that we want to highlight that are changing. One is that we're growing, and that's a great problem to have in the sense that there are more programs, more pastoral care, more staff, and we're very fortunate in that way. We ask you to support all of those areas, specifically our children and our youth. We're seeing them coming back to pre-pandemic levels. That means we need childcare back to pre-pandemic levels, so that budget needs to be increased this year. All very exciting things that are going on.
Absolutely. Our growth among the youth program means that we had 4 mission trips last summer, more kids going on mission trips than in Montview's history. Mission is a really important area for this congregation. It always has been. We're involved in the local community, in the national community, in the international community. We give money to support our partners in mission, and then we engage in hands-on ways in mission. We have a staff that is vital and engaged and so responsible to the work of Montview. We are also a growing staff, and cost of living is higher here in Denver, and so that is also a consideration in our operating budget. And lastly, we have had this amazing capital improvements, restoration of this space, and now we have the stewardship opportunities to keep this space beautiful. And also insurance has gone up. Our liability insurance, our property insurance just costs more money.
And along those lines, I often think when I look around this church, we didn't build this church, that we get to enjoy what others invested in generations before. They gave to this church because they put their treasure where their heart was. And the ask really is not just about creating a church just for us, but for generations that come after us. So we invite you to be a part of our stewardship season this year. November 19th is Stewardship Sunday. We hope to see you there. You'll get your pledge card and your letter coming at the beginning of November. If you'll give that some prayerful thought and be a part of Life Together in 2024.
Amen.